Śrī Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to Vividisha. I am Bhojaraja T. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt, I alone achieved this? My effort alone made this possible? At first, this feels natural. But the Bhagavad Gītā offers a much deeper way of looking at action. Śrī Kṛṣṇa tells Arjuna that no action in life happens because of a single individual alone. Every accomplishment, he says, arises through many interconnected factors. Listen carefully to this profound verse from Bhagavad Gītā. Adhiṣṭhānam tatha Kartā Karaṇam ca prithagvidam Vividāṣca prithak Ceṣṭāḥ Daivam caivatra pancamam. Krishna says that for the accomplishment of any action, there are 5 causes. And this becomes easier to understand if we observe ordinary life carefully. For example, suppose someone wishes to win a lottery. The very first step is simple. They must at least buy a ticket. Without that initial action, nothing can happen. But even after buying the ticket, many other factors still participate. There must be the person buying it, the ticket itself, the action taken, the process involved, and finally, factors beyond personal control. In the same way, Krishna says every action depends upon 5 causes. The first is Adhiṣṭhānam, the foundation. This refers to the body, the field, the situation in which action takes place. Without the body, physical action cannot manifest. The second is Kartā, the doer. The individual who thinks, I am doing. At the practical level, action requires a doer. But notice carefully, Krishna does not say, you alone are the cause. He says, you are only one factor among many. And slowly, ego begins to soften. Then comes Karaṇam, the instruments. No action happens without tools. The senses, speech, mind, hands, intellect, all become instruments through which action expresses itself. Even speaking one sentence requires countless instruments working together. Then Krishna speaks of Vividāha prithak Ceṣṭāḥ, various efforts and activities. Action is never a single isolated event. Behind every visible accomplishment lies an entire network of invisible processes. Thinking, planning, movement, coordination, memory, effort, all silently participate. And finally comes the 5th factor, Daivam, the unseen factor, that which remains beyond complete human control. Call it grace, timing, destiny, or the unseen order of life. A farmer may prepare the land perfectly, he may sow the seeds carefully, he may work tirelessly, but rainfall is still not entirely in his hands. That unseen dimension is what the Gita calls Daivam. And suddenly, the idea, I alone achieved this, begins to collapse. Because every action depends upon the body, the instruments, effort, circumstances, and countless visible and invisible factors. This verse does not deny human effort. It refines our understanding of it. The ego says, I alone achieved. But wisdom says, countless factors participated. And this insight changes the way we live. Success becomes humbling, failure becomes lighter, arrogance slowly weakens, gratitude begins to arise. Because one starts seeing life not as isolated personal control, but as interconnected participation. And perhaps this is the deeper beauty of the verse. It teaches effort without arrogance, action without egoism, responsibility without inner bondage. That's why the Bhagavad Gītā remains timeless. It does not merely teach us how to act, it teaches us how to understand action itself. If you wish to explore such profound insights from Samskrita wisdom, Stay with Vividisha. Om Swasti.